everyone, my name is Allie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please ignore the ghastly pale face you're seeing. It's because I'm standing in direct sunlight today and it's just really bright. But ghastly pale face aside, today I decided I was going to do something fun, and that is the music tag. Since I already made a video reacting to Bigger Than Me and then doing a bookshelf tour, it was kind of like touching on a part of my personality, which is like books and movies and fandoms, obviously, but today I wanted to focus on the other part of my personality, which is how much I love music. And what better way to focus on that than answering a bunch of questions about music and my favorite types of music and my favorite people in music. And speaking of music, since I'll be answering questions about music, I'm going to play music on my phone while I answer the questions. Okay, so let's get started. Number 1 is favorite music genre. My favorite music genre is obviously pop punk / alternative. I just think that that genre is the most diverse with the types of music it is. You can have your sad songs, your happy songs, but no matter what, there's a song for your mood. So it's important to me, and that's my favorite music genre. Number 2 is my favorite album that I own. Well, I have a lot, because I own a lot of albums, but easily my favorite album that I own is The Ultimate Sinatra. Yes, I know that I was just talking about pop punk music, and then I said my favorite album is Frank Sinatra. Well, that's just how diverse I am. But it's just an album of all of his greatest hits, and I have it on my phone, I have it in CD version, and I just got it on vinyl for Christmas. I love it. Number 3 is, do I own any music magazines? Well, I'm subscribed to AP, which is Alternative Press, and so I have a lot. And then I have a couple like special editions, like I have a magazine all about David Bowie. So yes, I have many music magazines. Number 4 is, do I own any music t-shirts? I may own a few, just a couple. Number 5 is if I've ever been to a concert. I have been to many concerts in my life actually, and I have loved, well, at least most of them. And number 6 is my dream concert. I've been really lucky in my life to see most of the people that I love or know that I will someday, so sadly enough I'm going to say that my dream concert would have been to see David Bowie live. Number 7 is my guilty pleasure song. Well, I'm going to quote Tom Hiddleston and say that I don't feel guilty about any of my pleasures. If a song makes me happy whatsoever, I'm not guilty about it. Number 8 is most albums I own from any artist, and that's probably all Tumblr, because I own every single one of their albums. And in different mediums, like I have some on vinyl, I have them all on my phone, I have quite a couple CDs, so definitely all Tumblr. Number 9 is most songs I have by one band on my phone. I have no idea. I don't think I could go through them and figure that out. Number 10 is the last song I listened to, which is this one. This is 6 Feet Under the Stars Acoustic by All Time Low. Please check it out. I love this song. Number 11 is how many songs in general do I have on my phone. I'm not sure. All I know is that it's over 300 something. I have a lot of music. Number 12 is favorite artist or favorite band. So I'll do one of each. My favorite artist is Halsey and my favorite band is All Time Low. That was really hard. I love so many people. Number 13 is least favorite music genre, and well, that's hands down rap. I do not like rap. I don't think it's music. If you are watching this and you love rap, I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend. Honestly, I'm just glad you love something, so okay, but I don't like rap. Number 14 is the first song I ever bought on my phone. As soon as I got an iPhone, I bought 2 albums, and it was Hands All Over by Maroon 5 and Dirty Work by All Time Low, so I don't really have a song, but I have 2 albums. Number 15 is if I play any instruments. No, sadly I don't. I could never get any down, or maybe it was just me. I could never stay focused enough. As much as I love music, I can't play any instruments. I also can't really sing. Number 16 is an artist I'd like to meet. I would love to meet All Time Low. I'm going to keep talking about them through this entire video because they're my favorite band, but I would love to meet them. They're 4 of the greatest people on the earth, and I just really want to hug all of them. Number 17 is old artists I'd like to make a comeback. I know a lot of people would probably want me to say My Chemical Romance, but I honestly didn't listen to them that much. I don't know why. I guess it just wasn't something that was exposed to me. I know a lot of people were sad about it, and it would be cool to see them come back, but I'm going to have to say Big Time Rush, because I'm lame and I just really want them to do something else together, even if it's just one album. Also, I wouldn't mind old Maroon 5 coming back, and when I say that I mean talented Maroon 5. I really miss their old albums. Number 18 is artist I'd love to see in concert, which kind of reminds me of the Dream concert thing, but whatever. An artist I'd love to see is Halsey. I'd love to see her, and I'd like to try, but right now it's not looking so great for this tour, so maybe next year. Number 19 is top 5 albums that I own. Okay, wow. Number 1 is probably Fever You Can't Sweat Out by Panic! At the Disco. Because it was their first album, it means a lot to me. It'll always be one of my favorites, so that's definitely up there. Number 2 is Songs About Jane by Maroon 5. It was their first album, and it was incredible. There was nothing wrong with that album, and I wish that they would make music like that again. Number 3 is Selfish Machines by Pierce the Veil. I think that's their best album. A lot of people have debates about that. I just think it was the best. I really wish that they would release their new album, and I hope that it's a lot like Selfish Machines. I love that album. Number 4 is probably White Noise by Paris. I was actually really on the fence with whether I wanted to include this or not, but I do, because there's not one bad song on that album, and it's so good considering that it was their big debut, and they're just so good. Len Gunn is insanely talented. If you don't know who Paris is, please look them up. Please love them. They're amazing. Number 5, of course, is an All Time Low album, and it has to go to Nothing Personal. Nothing Personal was the album that they had just released when I first kind of got into them, and it was just an amazing album. It's the most diverse, I think, because, you know, you have Weightless and you have Therapy. It's just the best. Future Hearts is really far up there, which is their newest album, but Nothing Personal is one of my top 5 faves. And the last question is number 20, and it's favorite music video of all time. That's actually kind of really hard because music videos are either really awesome or really weird, or sometimes both. All of my favorite artists have really cool music videos, but I think I know who I have to give this one to. My favorite music video of all time is probably Underground by David Bowie. It's just such a cool music video. It has a lot to do with the Labyrinth, which I love, and it's just, I don't know. I watch it when I'm sad. I even watched it the day he died, which is really stupid because I cried, but I don't know. That's just my favorite music video. Okay, so that was my music tag. I found those questions online, and it was my favorite one that I found because there was a couple of different music ones, but I may do another one in the future that focuses on one thing, like bands or artists by themselves, or even just one band. It's a giant possibility I will, in the future, do a thing called an all-time low tag. Okay, so that's it for this week. Next week I think I'm going to do a story time, and then the week after that is my spring break, and I think I'm going to do some vlogging maybe, and a collab with one of my friends, and just make a bunch of content that I can post for weeks after. I also started work on my first really big project, so I have a lot that I'm working on and trying to get out, so that's going to be good. So like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, and keep watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!